Good morning, grade 6. Our lesson today is Spelling Unit 5, Week 5, Suffixes. Today we're studying IVE, AG, and IZE suffixes. Spelling book page 146 to 149. Still, we're talking about something called word study or word formation. First of all, what is a suffix? A suffix is a word part or group of letters that can be added to the end of a base word, original or the main word. When the suffix is added, it has an effect. It changes the word's meaning and the part of speech. Part of speech means it changes the base word from a verb to an adjective, or from a noun into an adjective, or from an adjective to a verb, according to the type of a change happens or it causes. Sometimes when I add the suffix, it changes the spelling of the base word. Like the word submit, when I add the ION suffix here, it changes the spelling. So as you notice, T is dropped and I add SS, then add ION. This is a kind or an example of word spelling change. Today we are studying the three suffixes IVE, IZE, and AGE. First, the suffix IVE. This suffix, when you find this part of a letter or part of suffix in a word or at the end of the word, it gives the meaning of ability or able to do something. For example, support. When I add the suffix IVE, changes from a verb, support is a verb, into an adjective. Support, a verb, means to help or to assist or to aid. But supportive, somebody who is able to show or give help, give assistance, or give aid. Secondly, suffix IZE, which means to make. For example, the adjective real, which means authentic or true. When I add IZE to the adjective real, changing the part of speech first from an adjective into a verb. Realize means to make something real or to be able to perceive or understand or identify. Thirdly, the suffix AGE. AGE suffix means action or process. So, the verb marry. When I add the suffix AGE, I change it from a verb into a noun. Marry and marriage. Marriage means the action of getting married. As you can see here, this is the way we add the suffix to the base words. And the three suffixes change the part of speech, or they have a great effect when they are added. They change the part of speech. For example, from an adjective to a verb, just like when I add IZE, from a verb to a noun when I add AGE, from a verb to an adjective when I add IVE. Here we have an exercise just to practice the part of suffixes. Here is a list of vocabulary to practice how to decode each word, how to divide each word to identify the suffix. Number 1, here we have attractive. Number 2, assemblage. 3, secretive. 4, scrutinize. 5, pillage. Conclusive, active, privatize, and marriage. Now try with me to identify the suffix in each word. The first word, attractive. Try to think. Yes, wonderful. The suffix here is IVE, and the base word is attract, from a verb attract into an adjective attractive. Second word, assemblage. Yes, identify the suffix. Yes, here I have AGE. The base word is assemble, and the noun assemblage, to gather in one place. Yes, third word, secretive. So the suffix is, yes, IVE, and the base word is secret, something which is not known, unknown to the others. To the adjective secretive, if somebody is secretive, he always hides his feelings. And scrutinize, yes, the suffix is, yes, IZE, and the base word is scrutiny, and when I'm adding IZ, I change it from a noun into a verb, scrutinize. Yes, the word pillage, the suffix is age. Yes, so pillage is the word plus the suffix age. Conclusive, so ive. Also here is the suffix. Active, yes, ive, the base word act, and then adding the ive suffix to make active. Privatize, private, the base word, and ize, this is the suffix. Marriage, marry is the base word, and age suffix here to change it from a verb into a noun. So this is here how to identify the suffix in a word. This list of vocabulary, they are the new spelling words we are studying in this lesson. Here I divided them into 3 parts. First part is the base word before adding the suffix and the part of the speech. Number 2, when adding the suffix to the end of the word and change the part of the speech. Number 3, and this is what we care for, which is the meaning of the new word. Let's start with the suffix ize. Here, the first base word is the word vocal, and vocal is a verb, an adjective. Okay, vocal here means expressed or known by the others as somebody expressed. And vocalize, so I change it from an adjective, vocal, to the verb vocalize. And vocalize is a verb, means to make something expressed or to express feelings and ideas in words to the others. Number 2, the adjective final. Final means the end. And when adding ize, I change it from an adjective final into the verb finalize. Finalize means to end or to finish or to put an end to. For example, let's finalize our project today. Organ is a noun, a part of your body or a part of a group. So organ change from a noun into a verb when adding ize. So organ, organize, and organize is a verb, means to make something ordered or arranged, or to order or arrange. For example, let's organize the new stuff to make it arranged. Sympathy is a noun. Sympathy here means to show feelings for the others, to feel for them. And when I add ize suffix, I change it from a noun into a verb. Sympathize. And sympathize here means to care about somebody who has a certain problem. Modern, an adjective, which means up to date. Modernize, to make something modern, to make something up to date, or to upgrade or update it. So change it from an adjective into a verb. Here, emphasis. Emphasis means stress or focus. So when I add ize, I change it from a noun into a verb. Emphasize means to make stress on, or to put stress on, or to make stress to show something you are talking about is really important. For example, the boss emphasized on the rate of purchase during that period. Critic. When I add ize, I change from a noun into a verb, and here the effect of ize is changing the word pronunciation, the last letter, the last consonant. Critic, here K sound, change it into C sound. Critic, criticize. And the critic, this is somebody who is showing his opinion. Criticize means to give an opinion about something or somebody. Special, special, something which is private. And when I add ize, I change from an adjective into a verb. Specialize, if somebody is specialized or if he specializes something, he is doing one type of business. Recognize, ize suffix here. Recognize means to know somebody you have already seen before. You recognize him. The second suffix, which is ive. Here we have the effect of adding the suffix to the base words. Explode. Explode is a verb, means to go off or to explode into different or small parts. Explode is a verb. When adding ive, I change the part of speech first from a verb, this is the base word, to an adjective, a new part of speech. An explosive, if something is explosive, it is able to explode easily. So when I say the room is full of materials which are explosive, these materials can explode easily. The word positive, and positive is the opposite of negative. And positive here, IVE suffix. In positive, somebody is positive, he is hopeful and he is confident. He is showing good emotions. Create and creative. This is create, this is the base word. When adding IVE, creative, this is the adjective. So I change it from a verb into an adjective, and the spelling change as well. The E is dropped and add IVE. Create means to make something new, not found before, and creative, somebody who is able to create, or somebody who is really smart. Attract, change into attractive, from a verb into an adjective. Attractive is somebody, or if somebody or a place is attractive, it is able to attract or to get the attention, or it's an eye-catching. Negative is the opposite of positive, to show bad attitude. And secret, this is the noun, something which is unknown, but when I add IVE suffix, it changes into another part of a speech, adjective, secretive. If somebody is secretive, he is hiding his feelings. He is unknown to the others. The last suffix AGE, percent. Here change into a noun, percentage, from an adjective into a noun, and percentage, amount of something out of 100 or 100. Pass into passage. Pass is a verb, to pass or to go through, but passage is a long, narrow road. Store, to keep in a place or to keep in a safe place. So when I add AG, it changed into a new part of a speech, noun, from a verb into a noun, storage. And storage is a place for keeping extra objects or surplus. Advantage, AGE. Advantage is a condition giving the ability or the expectation of success. And wreck means to destroy or damage. And when I add AG, I change from a verb into a noun, wreckage. And wreckage is a noun which means a badly damaged part of building or something. So today we learned about here word formation, adding the three suffixes IVE, IZE, AGE. Of course, we have a large number of suffixes, but these are the three we focused on today. Hope that you found the lesson easy and enjoy. Thank you.